Hey guys, it's Andrea from Masterpiece Fitness Training in Bandon, and I am in my home gym. So, you know, when you're in your home gym, you get to do whatever the hell you please. So that's kind of the theme of this workout. I just make stuff up. So for our next obstacle race training routine, it's just some stuff that I've made up, some traditional stuff, all for endurance. I was listening to a podcast on Ben Greenfield, fitness.com, his great podcast, and he interviewed somebody and talked about our tendency or propensity for the way our DNA is for either slow twitch or muscle, fast twitch, muscle fiber type workouts. And without being DNA tested, I pretty much figured out that I'm an endurance person and I respond better to endurance training. Part of it, I think, is a willingness. I really like the hardcore stuff with super high reps. So that's what today is. So all I have is, I have a kettlebell that I'm going to swing for 20 times, and then these little wall jump things, and then push-ups, and then I call them running girl sit-ups, and then some kind of funky thing on the rings that, I don't know. Hopefully you'll be okay with it. So here we go. I got 20 kettlebell swings. Watch your watch your placement of your well, really the main thing is, oh, I lost count already, 7, 8, is really to drop your rear end back. I'm gonna say that's 10. Don't drop your head forward. So for those of you who are in home gyms and don't get a lot of coaching in a class environment, just really watch as you kettlebell swing. I'm going to say 5 more of these. That you don't drop the crown of your head, push the hips back, and you're driving through the butt. The other thing that I see a lot with a kettlebell swing is people will try to muscle it with their arms. So they got a lot of arm work. There really shouldn't be a lot of arm work. Sometimes I'll swing this kettlebell up to the top because I like that range as long as, you know, it's not too heavy. So you just have to kind of watch yourself there. 20 kettlebell swings. Then the next one I have is this funky little wall jump thing. You know, there are no new moves. I didn't make it up. I just thought it would be fun today. I have kind of a bum knee, and instead of box jumps, or depth jumps, something to get my legs prepared for my obstacle race next weekend. Try to be super careful about landing softly. Really careful about landing softly. 20 push-ups. I have a personal policy that I don't drop down to knees. And I think you just need to set your own rules. Personally, I want to take a break. If I'm getting wimpy, like I can't push them out anymore, that's my personal preference. I'll, instead of dropping to knees, I'll take a break and then start again when I'm feeling refreshed. But that may not be you. You may just want to crank them out without taking a break. Running girl sit-ups. I just come up. 1, I'm doing 20 total. So not dropping your legs is harder. So you do whatever works for you. I think I have one more. I can't remember. The other thing that I'm really picky about is your eccentric is the last bit of your move. Don't quit at the top of your move. Finish your move. I feel like it's kind of one of my peeves, but I feel like it's you going all the way. Like when you're running to the finish line, you don't stop just before the finish line, right? So I really like to go that last bit, even if that means you have to do an extra sit-up to get your ass up off the ground. All right, so these funky little things, whatever, you might not like them, but again, trying to train the feet with some jumping without being too impactful. And then I'm always kind of like pretending I'm going over a wall, training my triceps. It's kind of a power exercise, but it's repetitive, so it's not exactly, you know, obviously, because I'm going to do 20 of them. I'm going to count that one. 2. So I take a break when I'm not getting all the way up, because to me a perfect move is more important. So I got 15 before my elbows weren't straightening out all the way. Those are just rules that I have because I like to kind of be as meticulous about going all the way, giving my best. 5 more. And landing really softly through the legs. That's it. That was my third round. Thought maybe we could set a timer, say like 20 minutes, and just do as many rounds as possible, or see how long it takes you to get 3 or 4 times around. Really, it's pretty fast, as you can tell. And if you don't stop and talk like I do, you'll go through it a little faster. All right, thanks for joining me. Andrea at Masterpiece Fitness Training. Hope you'll check me out. Thanks.